Hello everyone and welcome to PRL. We are back on the PRL YouTube channel and I'm joined by a new co-commentator. I'm joined by Odems. Say hello, Odems.
Hello, lovely to be here.
But we'll go quickly run through the order. We've got Decky getting pole, Michael in second, Louis rounding out third place, June, Haribo, Falcon 4th, 5th and 6th, Rick 7th, Calic in 8th, Neo in 9th and Apple rounds out the top 10. Then outside the top 10 we've got Mitch, Gary who actually done pretty well to get 13th, did Gary, YHYY 14th, Dear Agony in 15th, Harin in 16th, F1 Racer rounding out the top 17. So we've got a lot of people here today, and with it being an inter, we could see an absolute calamity into turn 1. Definitely. As we go to 5 red lights, Decky on pole, Michael in second, lights out, and I think Decky's actually got off to a good start. I think the top 3 got off to a similar start, but behind it's looking quite clean as coming to turn 1. Michael going to try to go around the outside of Decky, keeps it clean, and from what I've seen, Odems, it looks very clean so far at the back anyway. But going on board with Decky, Michael all over his gearbox already to come up our Rouge. Who's going to die? Who's going to clip the curb and spin?
Ooh, Michael had a moment.
Yeah, caught that. But look at this. Let's go on board with Louis. He's going to make the move. Are they going to be 3 wide? I don't think they are. Surely not. Oh, I think Louis got. Did Louis get wing damage? Yeah, he got slight wing damage there. So
we're just plowed into Michael there a bit. I think he just misjudged where Michael was going to place his car and he just plowed right into the back. That's been disastrous for him.
Yeah, there's a Ferrari, I think it is Haribo, who's actually lagging quite a lot.
Yeah, he's gone very wide too.
Yeah. And Falcon's actually dropped down a couple of places, and behind I've just got a glimpse of more wing damage, and it is own HVB or Apple. So Louis and own HVB being the only people to get wing damage as of yet, but Decky, the gap to Michael 7/10. So anything I said about Decky, he's putting them to rest as he's looking.
One thing you've noticed that Calic Risk got past Falcon at the start. Falcon's in the gravel, comes back onto the track, almost takes a salver of Rick with him. Oh, he
actually touched Rick there.
He puts a salver of Rick into the gravel.
Neo manages to get past as well, and then I think Apple did as well. I think he has. Oh, the other salver though of Gary almost binning it in the wall. Fantastic opening lap, and now we've got June right behind. Oh, sorry, I just saw Michael go way off track.
The exact same thing.
Oh, Louis braking late. Wow. So these drivers clearly, yeah, that'll be a new front wing surely for Louis. But we saw in Italy though, Odems, Falcon and Michael actually pitted on the same lap when it was just a dry race. So. I mean, clearly the communication wasn't there, and in the chat afterwards they both sort of said it was each other's fault. So hopefully that doesn't happen today. But as you said, with them sort of being on the fence with each other, not really being in the best of terms, as Haribo goes for a bit of a dive bomb, forces his teammate wide. Does Falcon go past both of them? He does, and Falcon takes 2 places. But look at Rick behind. Rick backs out of it though, and I think Rick did actually get a little bit of wing damage on the back of Calic. So
that wasn't a bit of a dive bomb. That was a full-blown dive bomb.
That was a, you know, live or die sort of move. You know, last.
Mitch.
As if it was last lap. Yeah, Mitch making it look easy.
Yeah, just slips right around the outside of him. Not a problem for Mitch.
Yeah,
he's up into 8th. He knocks up, and Gary's gonna have a look again.
Oh, Mitch goes off track, and Gary gets the move. Yeah, but Mitch is gonna come back at him. And Mitch gets back past. This is a fantastic battle for 8th place, and Gary actually has found himself in the. So back up at the front, the gap sort of stabilising at 1.5 seconds. So Decky doing still a fantastic job, and Michael as well to keep with him. June dropping back a little bit in 3rd. Falcon now up into 4th, and one thing I would love to see on track Odems, surely I'm not the only one, is a Falcon and Michael battle. Just to see what that would be like, as we see June ahead of him go wide. So Falcon is looking at the quicker driver out of the top 4, as he did set the fastest lap just now. So until you know, they can definitely make the move.
think we know what Falcon would do though by now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, he gets
Ooh.
very brave. The amount of kills he took
Ooh.
there.
Yo, that is a drift and a half from Falcon.
I'm so happy I was on board to watch that.
Yeah, I was on board as well. I bet my heart would have been in my mouth. And no doubt Falcon, he must be absolutely, I don't want to say the word, but he just he's scared. It's the best way to put it. I mean, he's lost time to June, but I think... Ooh, June as well, June's off! June's off the track!
Just about kept it.
Yeah, June did save it, but Falcon moves up into third.
I think everyone's in the way.
Yeah.
So I think the tyres are going off, so Falcon giving us a bit of a show. So
yeah. Oh, Falcon's lost the rear! Can he keep it this time? No, he can't! Falcon spun June's back pass, and it has stopped raining on them, so...
Yeah.
Falcon's drifting exhibition is going to come back and haunt him now, surely.
Bit of a commentator's curse there. That's Rick is on soft. Yeah, Rick is the one on soft. There's a Renault behind him.
Oh yeah,
just driven right clean by.
Yeah. So
yeah, I think it's not
time.
early enough at all, is it?
No, not at all. Oh, and Rick unfortunately wasn't expecting Harron to go that slow, and he did get wing damage. But up at the front, Louis goes past Kalik, but Decky and Michael are both in, and June will have to carry on for another lap. Obviously with his teammate Decky in the pits. Is Michael going to hold him in the pits? Oh, it's close, but I think Decky's just got out ahead of Michael. I believe they did ghost for a little bit. But Decky...
Jim's front tyres, they're absolutely shot.
Yeah.
Decky has a bit of a slide there. I reckon the Inter was still actually quicker, but because Decky's were just so worn, he was still driving slower than the cars behind him.
Sorry, Odems. Doom, an absolute disaster coming out of the pits. He lit up the rears.
Wing damage.
Slammed into the wall and did get wing damage. So Doom's race is still there. He's still in third place. Oh, by a little bit of a wiggle on and gets another time penalty. So that's allowing Mitch, Falcon and Louis, who's actually right behind Falcon now. And Falcon's lost it. He can't save that and he's in the wall and he's out of the race.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, Falcon. He done what I said, Odems, clipped the inside curve just a little bit too much and the car just automatically spun and he was unable to save it. I know one part. The track's still wet, you can tell by the way the tyres are sort of creating all these, like, all the water still, so... I mean, Decky's done the right move here. With 7 laps to go, 8.2 the gap. I mean, even if it did clear up in the next couple laps, I don't see Michael closing an 8-second lead, gap, sorry, to Decky. Between them is Mitch going to go for it. He looks, but a little bit of a half-hearted move. Surely now.
Jim struggled up on roofs last time out.
Yeah.
Wing damage is going to help. Let's see if Mitch can get a good run.
Oh my god! Oh, every time I go on board with a car there, they seem to mess up. I'm just not going to go on board with a car because that scares me.
Very twitchy there.
Very.
Time, though, so he uses assault on Jim's third pace.
Yeah, he has to get the move done surely in the second sector. He'll know Doom struggles. He'll know he's got a little bit of wing damage. He has to get it done now. I think, you know, if anyone else, you know, even after Puon, try get a good exit out of Puon, put your car in a good position, go down his inside, move done. You know, we'll see if we can get it done here. Doom goes wide again, so yeah, you can see Doom coming back on track. I believe Doom sort of moved off the line there to let Mitch go, so that's him against Kara for that title. So I mean, if Kara can't stop him, then I mean, who can at this point? You know, I don't know. As Decky comes now, last corner, he's going to win this race and collect 25 points as he sets fast lappers on. Here we are then, Decky collecting another win, and you've got to say his form is absolutely incredible right now. He's looking on course to collect another championship, but don't count out Michael or even Falcon still, because I said anything can happen in this championship. So here are the finishing results. Decky winning by 14 seconds to Michael in second, Mitch getting a fantastic podium from 11th place in third, Louis in fourth, a fantastic comeback drive from the full-time Haas driver, Doom in fifth. He'll be disappointed with them time penalties costing him 4th place. Gary collecting a fantastic 6th place. I mean, just good news for Gary, signing 13th as well. Derry in 7th, again, good result for him. Calic in 8th, F1 Racer in 9th, and Apple or own HVB collecting the last point, and Harrin finishing just outside of the points. As we know, driver of the day for me was Gary, and for Odems was Mitch. On this next week for Singapore, be myself and Odems again commentating. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.